Ayo, what's good? It's Cammygbr. We are here. Before we start off this video, just to let you know, on the 27th of June, it'll be the first episode of the first ever Pokemon Battle Rap Nuzlocke. Basically, I play Pokemon, I have battle rappers in place for Pokemon, and I have specific rules that are Pokemon related. So, with that being said, let's get into this video. There'll be more information about the Nuzlocke on X. Make sure to follow me on X at Cammygbr, and I will try to maybe have a rule set as well for a video before it comes out. But just want to let you guys know that Blac's made an app or has made a website, and nobody's talking about it. Like, it's came and went, but I think this might be one of the most valuable websites that we have. So with that being said, let's get right into it.
I must not give in to these fantasies of weakness. Doubtless this is some charm laid on me by an evil shaman, evil sorcerer. Only the chase has meaning.
Yeah. Keep running. Yeah. Yo. Look, I'm in the outback where it's spooky. Wildcats still pursue me like owls do to the rats and the clouds do when I'm moody. Proud dads for Suzuki's. You backed out and amuse me. I'm good here from I tear your whole crown flat. From I'm in the outback with no neighbors. Giant snakes and the gators. You feel fear in your veins ever since the moment you came in. Heat raises the stakes and big meat is the fragrance. I reign here from a day to doubt that. From I'm in the outback with my chest out. I'm the best out. Who's next? Put you through the test. Do the chew your neck out. When you eat through tube and bed bound. From I eat mountains for breakfast. Keep rounds in these
Yo, shout out to everybody out there who's watching this, subscribe to the channel, who's doing big things. My man Cammy, it's your man Cass, aka Angry Fan Man. We up out of here.
Hey, what is good? I hope you are well. So you might have been aware of it, you might not have been, because I don't think there's a video from Blac explaining it. I know there's an X video from Let's Talk Battle Rap that says Blac made this. So there is a new version of VERSETRACKER, so that is come out and is way more. It appears to be more modernized. So if you're not aware, VERSETRACKER is a site that has been used in battle rap for a very long time. Where it was this site used to keep up with battle rap. So like, for a long time in battle rap, if there was someone that was talking about like their views, like a Sue Surf or Cortez, or you know, a lot of battle rappers that were like, oh, their value at Arsenal, their value and their worth was off their views and their reach and people watching their battles, and they would fall back to VERSETRACKER because that was keeping up with the algorithm, that was following what was being said at a time where it was needed. Because if it wasn't for VERSETRACKER and maybe not so much of an understanding of how impactful battle rap has been, I think battle rap would have just moved on like it was nothing else. I think it would have been, oh well, they get some views. What does that mean? Like it took VERSETRACKER to really highlight someone's average views getting like 1.6 million on average views, and so the only thing with VERSETRACKER is VERSETRACKER is quite an old site. Like there's been very little update to the site of VERSETRACKER other than adding new battle rappers, adding new leagues, and data collection. Nothing about the format, nothing about like how it looks, and you know, there's certain functionalities that should be there. For example, I don't think there's a dark mode where you could like turn, you know, so it's easier to read and whatnot. But yeah, I tell you what. Before we even get into this Blac one, let's have a look at what VERSETRACKER looks like just now. So VERSETRACKER, the first thing that came to me, because I logged in and whatnot, I'm one of those guys that has a VERSETRACKER account. One of the first things that noticed to me is there is quite a lot of adverts. So you probably see a little advert down here, and like, this is generally fine as a site. You know, I like seeing the thumbnails. I'm not sure if the new site has that quite like that. You know, some battle rap news stuff. What's quite funny actually is looking down here, all these people that have donated. Spider J, shout out Harry Baker. He's a Nuzlocke. Luminous, Jesus, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Ray Myers, DJ Pompey. Little fun story there. If you ever find it hilarious, I did a rap battle or a video one back 11 years ago, and I beat DJ Pompey. Fun fact. Minnesota Luke, Quest McCody, A Ward, Carlos Bedoya, I'm sure that's Loso. Nat Schumacher, I am sure that is Ellipsis. Tyler Franz, God, is that not he's East Coast Connection Media. Oh, I can't remember his name at the top of the head. Laughingstock. God, there's some battle rappers that are here. Isaac Falch. Is that not Isaac Knox? I'm sure that's Isaac Knox. And Reddit battle rap. That's what you call, not pathogenic. The tall Canadian. I can't remember his name at the top of the head. So that's funny, that right. But this site here, if you even were to look at, like, that's crazy. 70,000 battle rappers, 909 leagues. Okay, mental. So it might actually have a little bit more of the stats wise. So go through battles again. There's the adverts coming in. You know, and it's not like the battles are there, but this isn't exactly user friendly, to be honest. It's definitely like, oh, there's some music and audio. I like this feature though. Having someone let's have a new conversation. I think this is powered by AI, I think. So I come over here and I type in Wagwan homie. See if they get back to me. So yeah, they might pop up. Like, it's not exactly user friendly, to be honest. Like, this is, and you know, but it is showing all the battles of the last. Is this all the battles have come out of the last year? It can't be that. Spirit McCoy. Yeah, no, it doesn't show them all because, you know, there's been way more than Gas Buff and Spirit vs McCoy, and there's been more than like 4 that have come out. So, you know, it does miss some battles and whatnot. See what rappers. This is what I'm talking about. So many adverts. I had to click through all these. So go through rappers, and I get it. The website's trying to get its money. Sorry to keep you waiting. Unfortunately, what was it saying about my agents? I'll find out in a sec. All of our agents are busy or away. There's definitely no agents on that. There's there's no way someone's being paid to do that. Okay, I'll leave that alone. Bye bye. Again, more adverts, but I like this. I like having the, you know, pictures and whatnot of everyone, and it is pretty cool. You know, this is just the most viewed. I think it's the most viewed of all time. All countries. What this does have is a really extensive catalog of countries. So like, I want to see. Let's see if this works. So these battle rappers are from Jordan, which is fire. Jesus. The arena. Oh, okay. So look, because this is definitely, this is like with the, this is battle rap stats with like the seatbelt off. You really have to look in to find who you want and whatnot, but there is actually quite a lot here. This is basically just the leagues essentially. And then like with their total views and whatnot. Shout out Don't Flop and, you know, Spit Mexico. God, that's quite high. Versus battle rap. That's Russia, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's Russia. God, the Philippines are kicking ass right now. What? So Don't Flop got beat by the rap contenders. They got beat by the French. The French? All battles. I want to see. What's the French highest viewed? 9 million. Okay, so it's not Arsenal Shorty, but fucking hell. From 2011, Nekathiu versus Logic Constantine. Okay. Okay. See, that's interesting to me. Again, this is really like with the safety off. I usually do it on my phone, so having it like this is really interesting. But this is essentially what it is. Adverts, go away. Events, event calendar. That's all right. But I think it needs to be a little updated, to be honest. And I think it's a system where leagues put that in. News media, leaderboards. I've never seen this. So if I was to click this, Jesus, they used to log AFM episodes. Damn, we're going. Look at the blogs. They kept the blogs up. My goodness. And leaderboards. See what this is before we go on. Right. Well. Oh, this is wrong. Please note that the battle rapper must have. Okay, so in the leaderboards, they're saying that they have to have. Is this the most viewed English speaking of all time? Yeah, it will be English speaking because Sharon is there. However, it's in disaster. This looks like some bullshit right here. I suppose English speaking. I guess any language that would make it look right? Yeah, English speaking. Okay. I mean, fair. I guess it's fair. Shorty Hor at 29. I was looking for Shorty there. Shorty Hor right behind, right in front of Briz. Yeah, so it's fine, but as you're looking at it, it's what I would call garish. There's a lot going on here, but it's not friendly to anyone. Like it's not a friendly site. It's looked the same for a long time, but I am maybe a little wrong about some of the features. But using it on the app, on the phone, I don't think you get much of these features on that. And to be honest, I don't know how many people are checking this on a computer versus checking it just on your phone when you're checking something else. So that would be VERSETRACKER. Now, let's go ahead and play with the new version, J Blac's definitive battle rap archive. So this is it. Already, although the black and white on here, this is just a lot friendlier to the eyes, and the app version of this is kind of the same as this, if I'm correct in saying. I need to make sure that I log in actually on that one. So to show you the app version, just real quick, as you see on my phone, the definitive battle rap archive. You know, it shows some, and it's just some. It's not bombarding you with battle like the other one where it's all in your face. So this here, pretty simple, right? And then it's just search the archive. Oh, so if I put a battle in here, is this going to give me what I'm looking for? So I have a battle that I'm going to try the post the URL link option. I put in Iron Solomon versus Murder Mook. Boom! It is here. Now, what is this going to tell me? So, first of all, there's the battle. Brilliant. There's the battle there. All nice prepared. Click watch on YouTube. Okay. And showing up with how many views, likes, comments. Nobody's cast a vote in this because I don't think people have watched this battle in the last 15 years. In the last, like, 6-7 years. There's not many people that have watched this battle. The verdict. Murder Mook 5-0. Oh, so it's got little AI things here. In one of the most infamous shutouts in battle rap history, Murder Mook utilized psychological warfare and heavy hometown advantage to completely dismantle Iron Solomon. While Solomon showed incredible resilience by rapping through the 5 rounds of consistent boos, his nursery rhyme delivery and technical flow failed to connect with the URL crowd. Mook's angles were deeply personal and surgically executed, leading to the clear 5-0 in the eyes of the culture. Holy fuck. I like 95%. Even got a confidence thing there. What's the details here? Data source, official YouTube comments only, up to 1,000. Last update. So the last comment was in 2026. The last comment was last month. Wow. Crazy. And round by round. This is just serving it on a platter. Now, I'm glad we looked at VERSETRACKER, because compare it to this. Although, yes, very texty. There's a lot of text. There's a lot of this where it might not be, I know whether it's needed or not. This could be drop downs. So, like, if you wanted to be, I know, you could have this, and then I click the top corner here, drop down, there's a verdict. The round by round, drop down. Like, if I want to look for this, I should be able to look for it, but it doesn't need to be there on, if I click nothing, it should be very simple. So, it's a little texty, I'll be honest, but round by round, Mook sets the tone early with high energy and crowd control. Solomon's Dr. Seuss was rejected by the audience almost immediately. Oh no, that's sad. That's a sad one. Okay. Mook lands the Jordan versus Kerr line and the EWM dyslexic scheme, which were some of the only high point bars of the night. The biblical angles and character attacks from Mook further distance him. Iron has some wordplay, but Pullet surprises, but it gets lost in the noise. Isn't Pullet surprise? Bullets in your eyes, Pullet surprise. Isn't that in the first round? Mook continues to pressure while Solomon struggles with technical issues and a mic that fans noted seemed quieter than his opponents. Mike iconicizes the performance with a Zimmerman hoodie angle and the infamous "Where My Money" exit, while Solomon is left rapping to a crowd that has already checked out. Fucking more analysis. Summer Madness 2 was billed of Clash of Eras, but it turned into a public execution on the biggest stage in the spot. Murder Mook didn't just out-rap Iron Solomon, he deconstructed his entire persona from the coin toss. It was clear Solomon was in hostile energy, and his choice to use a singy-songy rhythmic cadence, often mocked by fans of Dr. Seuss rap, didn't stand a chance against Murder Mook's aggressive, conversational talk-to-him style. The presence of legends like Diddy and Busta Rhymes on stage added a surreal layer to the slaughter. Mook's psychological angles, particularly the one involving personal medical secret, essentially ended the competitive nature. Fucking hell! The analysis on this, the nature by the third round. Solomon deserves props for staying composed and finishing his material in a room that wanted him gone, proving that he had the balls and stood his ground even when there was mic issues. The crowd were stacked against him. Ultimately, this battle remains a polarizing relic, while some call it a masterpiece of psychological dismantling, others view it as a cringeworthy display of bias and technical flaws. Regardless of the stance, Mook's victory solidified his godfather status in URL, whilst forcing Solomon into years-long hiatus, reinventing his style for the modern era. Okay, so what geez, look, like see how these are drop downs. This all needs to be drop downs, because then you could check it. Like, this all needs to, ooh, members, is there, Oh, I need to log in. I forgot to do that. I'll do that after. Right. So back on the back. This is all one take, guys. Like fan sentiment. Fucking hell. This is so in depth, and look, and it gives you related battles. That is fantastic. And it's okay. Now we're gonna log in. Okay, I've logged in. You don't get to see my login details. So yeah, this also has a chat feature. If you see this battle, if you see this chat log, make sure to check out Cammygbr. I'm just promoting myself on here. Make sure Cammygbr channel, as I am doing video. Make sure to say Cammygbr YouTube channel. I'm just having fun. YouTube channel, as I'm doing a video on this website, and this battle is an example. Peace. MOOK 50. So you might see it. You might see it there. That's so funny. Okay, so that's a lot. That's a lot of information. Let's do one more battle. Let's do the most recent Load of the Lux versus TWORK, just while we're on Summer Madness. Okay. Now we're at the most recent URL Summer Madness battle that came out. URL Summer Madness, Lux versus TWORK. In the building for this, I do feel it's a little sad. I fuck with TWORK so heavy. Watching him outside the event after this battle, it's like, if like TWORK can argue it if he feels he won it, but he was outside the venue. He was looking so sad, and I remember actually coming over. It's actually like rubbing TWORK's back and being like, "You're all right, champ," like, and kind of consoling him a little bit. Give him a dap, and he was just so down. It was actually a shame. I think he hoped he'd get a lot more from this battle and realized he probably won't get a rematch for this. But yeah, that's just a tangent. So all I've said. So it looks to be Jesus that Lux won all three, and someone gave TWORK the second round, so they actually have votes as well. Nuts. Community verdict. See, these could all be drop downs. Lux delivered a masterclass in psychological warfare. I don't need to go over all this. TWORK wrapped for unprecedented amount of time of the opening round. Estimated by fans 15-20 minutes. He lacked precision, kept the crowd's attention. Fucking hell. Cleaner delivery and a legendary legendary stage presence that made the gap between the ears look like a canyon. Fucking hell. Gee, this is so much. And this is, you know what? In comparison to VERSETRACKER, this is so much more battle focused. Where VERSETRACKER is like, here's the information, here, blah, 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 vote if you want, do this, but this is the index. That's, I know this says this is the archive. This feels like the library. This is what this feels like, the battle rap library, whereas VERSETRACKER is like the archive. That's like, did you know this battle happened? People from Jordan, people from Kazakhstan, people from like the Philippines, people from all these places. Like it's definitely more of the world of battle rap versus this, but this is so precise. What they like is Lux no for what rebuttal. Oh yeah, cause Lux was like clowning him and shit. Microphone and audio issues during the London event. TWORK stumbles and unnecessary long first round. And then it gives you that, and then there's another chat here as well. I'll not type into that one, but like this is just the battles. That's nuts. That's just the search. So let's move on to the next section, right? Now, instantly, and I totally understand it. I'll tell you, I'll move me out the way. Just for a second. Boom. I totally get it. It's just it's first of all, it's went straight to the USA. Tiers. Oh, now if you can't read that, that says at least one top tier. Both top tier. So let's just say at least one top tier. Rum, TWORK, JC, okay. They made Oh Solo a top tier. Let's go. Let's go. Oh Solo's a top tier. Okay, I'm gonna be interested to see what they look. Oh, so do they highlight who's the top tier there? Disaster, E-Heart, Rum, Danny Myers. Okay, or is that who they have winning the battle? Very interesting. Yeah, because I think Chess, they said Chess had won that thingy battle. They'd said Anderson beat Clips. Let's see, did they actually say it? Oh, that also has the fire on it. Look, yeah, 2-1. So they've given a score on that one. Okay. Very interesting. So obviously go back to at least one top tier. And then do they give a score here? Ah, that's what it is. Okay, interesting. So the ones that have highlighted parts here are the guys that have been given a score. So if I find that... so it has a lot of battles there, but I'll check the UK side, because that's the side that's important to me, respectfully. As important as it is. And I tell you what, that's more votes than I've seen on Lux and TWORK on this app. Like that's 11 votes from either side, and they gave and you know what? Fair enough. They gave Clips the first, Anderson second, and third. I think that's how I called it as well. Showcase legendary rebuttal skills, and so the round by round. Oh, they're saying Anderson got the first, or they say Clips got the first. Yeah, they say Clips got the first. Clips delivered high praise, whatnot. Clips fire back. Okay, blah 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 blah. Anderson goes the third round with the with the Dolby Premiere video edit and punchline. Okay, cool. All this stuff here. The airplane bar is the bar of the battle and probably bar of the night. Who typed that in? Anderson Lane. Is that Anderson Boris? Is that... Can I zoom in? How the hell do I zoom in? Okay, I'll exit full screen. Just for a second. Is that fucking Anderson Boris? Anderson Lane. Is he? I'm not gonna judge. You know, the game's the game. Game's the game. But what are the chances it's someone called Anderson and they're doing that? Fair. Okay. Well, that's exciting. And what does fire mean? Because I just seen something they said that Clips versus Sharon was fire. So how does a battle get a fire thingy then? How does that happen? 80, like, Oh Solo Miss Miami was a fire battle. Now, okay. Oh, is it fire for views? Is that what it is? Is that what makes it fire? Okay, yeah, easy 1-3-0 and all of this. Yeah, that's totally fine. Okay, so they have, so fire is like a good amount of views, and like that makes sense, right? Worldwide. HC, like, does this cover Bloody Money? Where are they from? Oh, Body by Battle League. That's America still. I thought that said something else. But no, there's a lot going on here. But I am someone from the UK. I need to see what they're talking about here. So, a lot of pen game. Obviously, because I think pen game, to be honest, pen game has still been the most consistent league. Even Premier Battles that have been doing they had their whole thing. This website is not going to take in that the period of the episodes. It's not. So it's only going to take the battles that are uploaded. So let's say who do they say are top tiers? Oh, shout out O'Shea being top tier. Thesaurus is top tier. Shuffle T Sharon, Shuffle T Marlowe, Chilla Jones Head Ice. I tell you, people are putting in votes in these things. Who's putting in a vote for Villain versus DNA in 2020? Okay, no one has, but they have a verdict. Okay, so they have DNA winning that. Villain, okay. A whole breakdown of DNA versus Villain when this battle was, what is this, 13 years ago? Fucking hell. DNA's masterclass rebuttals. Villain focused in the second round on a personal angle that turned out to be false because DNA rebutted it. Pot calling the kettle black. Fucked up by DNA's entire life, which was widely considered a battle. Yeah, it was because I remember that was DNA was like you're albino if you've been fucked up by DNA your whole life. Like, yeah, fair. It'd be good if I click this, it keeps where I'm at, you know, all my logs and stuff. But nah, I'm being picky. But this having the black background is so much better, and even when I'm there, there's a little animation I'm clicking. It's so good, and the images don't seem stretched out. So, and this is just, I'm seeing page 168. How far back does this go? Holy fuck! This goes back to the first. Is this the first ever UK battle to ever be dropped? Is this the first ever? Timer Gold versus LNC in Press 1. Press 1! Bro. So they're saying this is the first ever UK battle that was dropped. It won't be. Obviously, you go back Professor Green and shit. But, bro. No way. 9 minutes. Apologies. Apologies for the noise there. So this is just a full battle. Jump off. Apology for the noise again. I'll not click that again. But that is so... That's so interesting. Okay. Right. So we could do like even with United Kingdom, leagues, obviously Premier battles, you know, so that's fine. Event. Does undisclosed come up? Undisputed, undisclosed 10, that does come up. And scores 3 O's. Oh, that's an interesting feature. So you could get 3 O's. And I just want to see a body. Especially ones from the UK. Oh, they gave a 3-0 for Quill there. 3-0 for Bobby. Yeah, the 3-0 for Big K. No way. No way. Marv 2, name flip. Parallel delivery. They say Scoop's monotonous delivery. Oh, this is just Americanized as hell. Scoop pulling out his phone during the battle after calling out Big K for doing the same thing. Okay. Distracting camera angles. The eagerness of hype man Danny Jack. Oh, wait. I'm going to have to do this to myself. I can't laugh at Danny Jack. Oh, I can't believe I'm about to do this. Hey, I love you guys. And I'm doing this for y'all. Because I think they're going to talk about my belly. Sean Cray. There's coffee. I'm just fucking around here, in all honesty. I am really just fucking around. Sean Cray. Coffee. Did they talk about my belly? Did they talk about my belly? Oh, they don't. Some audience members felt that Sean Craig's rounds were notably shorter than his opponents. Certain lines from Sean Craig, such as the Desert Eagle and a tripod, did not resonate positively with listeners. A segment of the audience expressed discomfort with the inclusion of specific jokes and themes, perceiving it as potentially problematic. Oh my, UK slang, humor and schemes. Okay, I thought they would have talked. I thought they would have talked about my belly, but okay, guess they didn't. Haha, got away from that one. Sorry, Danny. I really tried there. I was like, I can't laugh at him if I'm going to be, if my belly's out. Okay, but that, I hope that's a little bit of a look into the deep dive. Ah, okay. Is it not giving me an analysis of this because there's no comments? So Hulk versus Dojo. Okay. Apologies for the noise. Is there comments here? There's 15 comments. Bloodstream, good like the Saurus. People was fire. 202. Joe got this easily, even though he choked in the first. Hulk 30. Bleh. I suppose there's not much data. Yeah, it's 15 comments. I suppose there's not much data to go off of, I guess. But that, okay, so it's not giving everything of everything. Fair. Right. We've done this. We've fucked around with the search. We've fucked around with the battles. Let's see the stats. Okay. Stat-wise, now I'm going to move my cell back. Let's say I move my cell, I don't know, over here. Let's just say that. Boom. Right, stat-wise, let's look at this, right? Global metrics, there's been 8,500 events, 67,000 battles. Says there's more leagues on VERSETRACKER though. Total battle rappers, I'm sure there's more battle rappers on VERSETRACKER too. So, right now, in the year of 2026, Anderson Burris is the most viewed battle rapper. Wow. And number 2 and number 4 have, have Anderson also to thank for that. Wow. That is interesting. So, is John the Don battle this year? Who did he battle this year? Oh, that battle came out, and yeah, that was he battled last year, eh? Okay. Cool. So we got Rumnitty as well, Tay-Rock, Oh Solo, top 7 viewed, with 318,000. Wow. Okay. That's the US side of things. Let's check the UK. So the most viewed battle for the UK is Starco versus Ed First as pen game. Okay. Now I fear this is about to be very pen game heavy. Yes, it is very pen game heavy. However, I'm only getting like 8 here. I don't understand that. I should be getting more of that. So views. If I do average views or something else, so it is only showing me them 8. I don't like that. I should have more. However, I do understand because there's so many battlers that come out for 2026 and their average views is only like 1 or 2 battles because of what Premier Battle we're doing. Okay, most viewed battles, United Kingdom. Okay. Scams versus Candy. Jesus, pen game. Oh, this is nasty. Oh, this is nasty. There's no hiding from it, I guess. Scams. Okay, so pen game. It's all gonna be pen game for a long way down. I seen 50 there, and it was all pen game. I don't even want to. Okay, but it is showing. Now the funny thing is, it's showing on beat battles. Is that a conflict? Is that a conflict of interest to have the on beat battles here? And like, do we include all of them? You know, like, do we include all on beat battles that happen? Does that mean that, you know, like moving forward, like is if I search Frack versus T-Top here? Should be. Yeah, I mean, it is there. It is there so that, you know, Christ. It's keeping the same energy, 51k views. Okay. Fair. So, well, that was a bit of an eye-opening moment there. But that's what this is. Very exciting. I like this as well. But could present a little nicer. I like that it's black, and I like the simplicity of it. It's very much, you're on it, you click, and you see, and you get what you get. But the little things that could have done stuff here. So this is the matchup maker. I'll move myself back to where I was at the start. This is the matchup maker. This means I put 2 people in there. And it's meant to give me some sort of result, or a comparison at least. So I want to throw in Quill, and I want to throw in Giannis. Because I would love to see this battle. 1.6 million, both. Is that not... That can't... Is that actually... Or is that how many they have together? Like, if they had them, I'm assuming off, like, URL, you know what I mean? Like, so total battles 39, average views, Giannis gets the edge on that. So that's a 1-1, that's a second. 3 point, Quill got 3.1 million views. Yo, Quill, did Quill get 3.1 million views with Mickey Worthless? No way. Quill versus Mickey. He didn't. You got 12k. Where are they getting their views from? Huh? Yeah, Quill 3-0. Huh? Okay, that's a little skew with. I'll be 100% on. I did not think that. That just sounded like fucking bollocks to me. What's Quill VERSETRACKER? I was willing to say that was just. Yeah, total views are 1.7 million. That makes sense. Okay, and 2022, most wins, undefeated, longest win streak, most wins, 2020 and 2018. Yeah, 2022 was a powerful year. Most 3-0s all time. 5th. I'll go. Let's have a look at this stat. Okay. The most 3-0s in UK battle rap of all time. Thesaurus Ilmac makes sense because it's the WRCs. Soul, Pamphlets. Wow. Okay. Can I look back on these stats then and get them stats? How do I get them stats? So accolades. Okay. So this is just the accolades explained. Right. And then well, that's interesting then, because I'll have to have a there needs to be somewhere where we can look for accolades. There needs to be somewhere like up here. There needs to be somewhere where it says accolades, and then, or at least on, because you might want to, you might want to be able to search them through their accolades. I would, you know what I mean? I have an active chart of all these battle rappers rather than, you know, it'd be good to see them through their accolades. Okay, let's do another matchup. Bobby Rex versus Rumnitty. This was supposed to happen, but we never got it. Yikes. I'm not saying this to set anyone up or anything like that. Like, what's this edit? Oh, I can change the wrapper if I wanted to. So they put rum as a top tier, 6 body bags. What are the 6 body bags? Oh, and I even just click it, it's just going to give me them. Loso, yeah, Mr. Man. I thought he choked versus Mr. Man. Young Grizz, I get that. Shit, I don't think that was a body. Come on, chill out. They haven't even got... They've not got him versus Clips, bruh. He's got way more bodies than just 6. Where are they getting... Oh. I'm an idiot. I understand now. Biggest wins, it's Mickey Worthless has 3.1 million views because he's battled Lunar Sea and a bunch of other people, so his total views is 3.1 million. That makes sense because Charlotte Clips has 100 million views. Okay. Right. Start new matchup. Let's check. This is so fun. Okay. Who else could we do? You know what? This is a matchup that has been. I think it's. I don't know if it's happening at Shotty versus Gemini, but this is kind of one that's kind of whispered, and it's one of those that I think a lot of people are aware is looking to be booked, but we just don't know where. So let's do Hamel. Yep, Hamel. Shout out Fusion as well. Hamel and Los Prime. Again, I'm not breaking any news. I don't know if it's booked, but this is one of those that has been in the 784k views. This is a good way to get your worth in battle rap. I'll be real. Okay, so obviously this was going to be slanted crazy to one side. It'd be good to get little pictures up here as well. And looking at all of this, Los Prime, in 2023 undefeated. Okay. And the biggest wins Danny Myers is 19.2 million. That was the moment for Los Prime. He became something, and then I think Giannis after was a big one. But yes, it's a matchup that is talked about. Whether it happens or not, it's a different thing. But Los Prime had done like the judging and whatnot, and you know Los Prime being so new himself, I think Premier Battles really want to put the rocket on Hamel's back. So there's probably been a conversation at some point. This is sort of in the air, kind of. But if it happens, fire. But man, okay, that's very interesting. One last one then, before we give a total overview, as I'm just fucking around with this thing. I'm gonna let you in a little secret here. I was looking to set up a card in Scotland, and this was gonna be my main event. Frankie has no idea. I hit up Respect BA first, but I'm sure Frankie probably would have jumped at it to come to Scotland and battle Respect. But I did look into it, and Respect had said no, and I was like, all right, okay. And then I was just contemplating what I wanted to do, but I want to see this because I wasn't able to get it, and that's some inside ball there. Okay, so they both have 7 wins. Respect BA has more views and the average views of battles, but Frankie has more battles, longest win streaks, all that. Okay, Ilmax, Sirius Jones, Bonnie Godiva. Hey, Respect's resume low key kind of crazy. Most wins, second most wins in 2020. I suppose everyone. I thought this was an accolade. No. It turns out everyone had one battle in 2020 because it was COVID. Duh. However, was there not the Twitch tournament? I don't think that's correct. I think is not Bizzle or someone got that, or I got that a little bit off. Okay. I've had a look at it there. Let's come back to me to finish this video off. So, I like this app. I do. My hat's tilted. I like this app. I do like it. I think it's It's way smoother. But now having to play around with it, there's definitely a few things I would fix personally. So, number one, I think as much as I like the color scheme, the black, white, and yellow, I think you probably get away with allowing the color to pop out on the thumbnails, just because everything else is so clean and so succinct that I think you'd get away with that and it still being as clean as it looks. So other things, actually, you know what? Let's go back to this for a second. I didn't even notice this. When you're on the battles, that's where it has your colored things. It's just home. Home doesn't. And actually, that's all right. I'll take away that one. I'll take away that. I think the main thing really is the accolades. I think you need a clear and succinct way to look at accolades. I'll use Charlie Clips again. Like if I check Charlie Clips and like a rapper that's just showing me the battles, I should have a little profile of them. Like because like I'm doing that on there. If I do Charlie Clips, I should have a little profile. Actually, you know what? I can't even say that's a fault because the accolades are right here. They are literally right here. But what we should have is on the accolades, on the search bar here, accolades should be there, and you should just have the list of whoever is the most of it. Be like, okay, I want the most views, English speaking, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that. You know, you should be looking into that, and unfortunately, we don't have that function. But other than that, this is a fucking solid app. This is a logical progression from VERSETRACKER. VERSETRACKER has been so vital in battle rap, and this is not a disrespect to VERSETRACKER. It just in comparison of the two, it's kind of night and day where it comes to how these look. You know, to make the comparison. I'm back here making the comparison. VERSETRACKER, you know, it's white. It's a bit sore in the eyes, to be honest. All these download news, all this here versus this, and that's it. Now, this is what I'm looking at. You know, doing the side by side, the battles. I usually have to click it twice on here. More ads. I mean, like I said, it shows flip top. It shows all this stuff here, but you know, it's worldwide. This just looks nicer. It looks nicer than this. But this is, I feel like this is almost like the catacombs of battle rap. There's not really just a rapper section. I think you just got a thing you did. That could be something that Rap Verdict has. They have a rapper section, and then that's where you could get a list of accolades from. I don't think you need the apps. Look, the numbers are slightly different as well. If we go stats, 25k rappers, 23k rappers, 909 leagues. We're 100 leagues short from here. 67 battles. It doesn't actually say how many battles. 11,000 events, 8,000 events. You know what I mean? I think there's maybe little metrics that they could borrow from. But I love this matchup maker. That is so good. You know what the thing is though, right? Hold on. One more just before we finish off. Anderson Burris versus Sue Surf. Yeah, Anderson kind of washes them, but well, I don't know, if it was just 5 rounds, they've given him 2, and then and honestly, like you just champion of the year was 3rd. I don't know. It's just interesting, but I think pictures up here would be really good. If whether battle rappers have to do it or not, or however they want to do it. Look, I can go back there. There should be a little back button that you can go back in here if you decide to go full screen like I had for most of it. Should be a little back button there, but that's me being picky. Yeah. Just think this is a pretty good app, and then just in comparison to if I'm searching for a rapper, Anderson, so Boris, it just, Jesus, it stopped me at Anderson, Boris, like it again, another advert. It's just, what is this? What is this advert? Like, episode, I do not know any of this shit. What the hell is this? What the hell is going on? Like, why is it showing me naked ladies? Disaster versus Anderson Burris, of course that happened. Yeah, it's just a between that and this, it's light and day. I think that highlights what I'm trying to say well enough. I appreciate you guys for checking this out and just exploring. We're just exploring. That is crazy that Giannis and Quill both have 1.6 million views, or 1.7ish, or whatever the number is. That's nuts. And but I think I salute J Blac for making this. That it's fire and it's got so many good little features just to fuck around with it. I will have it linked in the description. Do check it out, play with the app. It's a fun little thing, to be honest. But with that being said, I appreciate you guys. Catch you on the next video, and me probably playing Pokemon.